we go. Oh, we're gonna need more light. How's that?
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. So, Mikel Jollet, how the hell are you? Sweaty?
I'm very good, Eric. Bruce, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. I'm doing well.
Good.
Hey, I've got a question for you regarding acoustic videos and such.
Oh, look, now it's just like half my face. This is awesome.
That's
this
very
looks
dark
like that,
light.
like, eyes without a face, got no human race, with your eyes without a face.
Fantastic.
Right, go ahead.
So, here's the thing I'm wondering about regarding the acoustic videos and stuff, okay? How did the idea come up?
We were all just sitting around one day with our manager, and we had this idea to do like a acoustic video of one of the songs, and we were like, oh, maybe we should just shoot like one acoustic video somewhere, and it'll be cool. And then we started thinking about places where we could do it, and they're like, what if we did this other one here? Then, well, if that one, maybe we could do 3, and then it suddenly like hit us like, duh, we should do the whole record. So we started thinking about how much work it would require, and we had some time to kill because, you know, we weren't working 24 hours a day yet, so
right.
It made sense.
For those that don't know yet, they just came from Pemberton, and it's been kind of maddening.
It has been fun, very, very fun.
And how did you come up with the locations?
Same thing, just brainstorming. What's around LA? You know, what could we do? What could we mic properly, and what might look cool? I mean, it wasn't really like anything that was driven by anything other than practical concerns, I think.
Gotcha.
Although I don't know, a couple of them were like we wanted to do like moving on in a car, because, you know, it's a song about moving on with your life or moving forward or something. That was a subtle little stupid thing there. We kind of wanted to do Missy in front of a sewage thing in LA, because there's something kind of industrial about the east side of LA, and that song's sort of about living in Los Angeles, and so that made sense. And then Innocence, which is the last one that comes out, we did with the string quartet, with the Calder Quartet. That's amazing.
Oh, they were the ones that were on September Midnight?
2 of them were. But the whole quartet sits in, and Anna's brother is in that, and they're just amazing. And so we did that at the stage at the Colburn School for Music in downtown LA, and we did it with the full string quartet, and that was also just a practical concern. We had literally 40 minutes to do the whole thing, and it's a 9-minute song. We had 2 takes, and the second take is the one we used, and that was it. That was the whole thing. And all those things, we didn't do more than 3 takes in any of them.
Actually, that leads me into a really interesting question, because regarding the Moving On video. So what kind of car were you in to accommodate everyone like that? First of all,
it was just like a RAV4 that, you know, I think it was a car we bought from a friend, and we put the seats down. It wasn't a special car.
Did you have to go just like really slow? I mean, you
no, we were
even
driving.
Like, there was no jerking around, and what, like, is Sunset Boulevard just like one long thing without?
Yeah, it's a pretty long street in LA. We just what am I trying to say here? We just sort of piled in that thing, and no, we were going like a normal speed, and we actually, in one of the takes, we were almost certain we were gonna get pulled over by the cops at one point, and we thought, fuck, that would have been awesome. Like, can you imagine if we like actually had gotten pulled over by the cops? That would have been cool as hell.
Right.
Then that's the end of the video. Right.
That's right. Like, that's right. So how did you manage to keep going without the car like stopping and hitting brakes like at lights and stuff? Because I mean that's like I think
we did stop at a light. I think we start at a light that stopped or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. And I said that's quite a credit to your singing, because you know you're able to be hunched over.
Yeah, it's not that hard a song to sing. That one's pretty like tongue in cheek anyway.
Well, we've got to get inside actually right now, because you have a show to do here in DC.
Are those all your questions?
No, there's a whole bunch of them.
Keep going. Let's see until someone comes and yells at us. Come on, it'll be fun. They'll come and tell me. They can't start without me.
That helps being the lead singer, right?
We can't stop with that. We couldn't start without anyone.
So how was the response to your McSweeney's piece so far?
Oh, my parents were really stoked. I don't know. You know, people seem to like it. It was good. You know.
Good. You know that your publicist people were sending it out in place of your press kit.
Yeah, I heard that.
It was actually a pretty cool idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Our publicist is he's an okay guy.
Yeah. We're trying to make sure that we don't keep him from the show here too.
So we didn't want to like inundate people with clippings, and I think, you know, the story deals with a lot of the same themes that the record does, and so I don't know. I guess it made sense. They asked me if they could do it, and I was like, sure.
Yeah, no, it was good. Like, And you had said in April when we last talked that the biggest question you often get asked is, what's it like to be so successful? And the answer was, we wouldn't know. What the hell do we know, at this point?
Yeah.
Given the changes that have transpired in the past few months, do you think that answer has changed?
Not really. We're still carrying our own equipment, our own amps. We're just really busy.
Although at Pemberton, I read that you didn't, they actually set it up for you, and it was all stoked.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. We took a helicopter into Pemberton. That was like kind of amazing and stupid and wasteful, but really fun. Like, we're definitely not a big enough band to be taking helicopters places, but it was just like really cool.
Right.
It was. I mean, we're still carrying all our own stuff, and we're still playing small clubs, and our lives haven't changed, materially at all. We're just living in a van and in hotel rooms right now, so. It's really nice to be able to do this stuff.
Is it kind of what you hoped it would be? I mean, the way that we talked before. I mean, one comment that you had said in our last interview was about how you felt like sometimes you didn't feel like you were worth much of anything. Sure. Do you feel like you were worth of anything? And some days you wake up and you feel like the biggest loser, and then there's times after shows where you feel like the king of the labyrinth, if you will.
Wow. Was I drunk?
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a lot of Jameson that night, if you recall.
Yeah. What's so
and you said like you were confused by both of those things, and it's a confusing and overwhelming position to be in.
It is. All right. What's up, Crackle Face? All right, I'll come up. I'll be right there. All right, bye. I think the answer to the question is that we Wait, do I still feel like that? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, do you feel it's still overwhelming, or is it more so now, or?
I don't know. I don't feel overwhelmed right now, I guess. It feels pretty good. Like we're working hard, and we're doing all what we really want to do, and we're still a new band, and we don't even have a record out yet still, and
next week, though.
Yeah, but I mean, there's people do a lot of heavy breathing, and you're never anywhere about the potential you might have, and you're never anywhere until you're there, and we know that, and we're just kind of taking it a day at a time, and this could all go away tomorrow, and it's not even that much to go away now. It's more just like we're in a band playing shows, you know what I mean? It's like every band in history just doing that same thing. So I haven't slept much in the last few weeks, between London, Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, San Francisco, Boston, Philly, Montreal. I mean, you name it. Actually, no, we didn't go to Montreal. I meant Minneapolis. It's just kind of overwhelming on that front. So I look forward to having a little bit of sleep. But we're gonna be back in town for at least a week, so I'll be able to sleep then. And no, it's been fun. It's like a real privilege to be able to do what we're doing right now. It's really been cool.
Is it what you kind of thought it would be?
I don't know, when I was 12 or a year ago.
I don't know what you kind of envisioned it being.
It's like the fog clears on these sorts of things, and you start to see it from far away and then closer. And so the longer you do this stuff, the more what it is becomes obvious to you. So maybe a year ago I thought everything happened a lot faster, and what you realize is that everything takes us twice as long or 3 times as long as you think it's going to, and everything requires way more work than you think. And then you find also that you can do a lot more than you thought you could, and you've got hidden reserves of strength or ability that you didn't even know you had. And we as a group have functioned so well. I'm so proud of us. In fact, that's Anna telling us we got to go to the show.
Anna.
So that's it. Signing off.
That's
Eric
it.
Bruce.
Great.
Bye.
Bye.